How will you actively recruit and support historically underrepresented educators in New London?
Can you repeat that one more time? I'm sorry, I got the first part. Make sure I heard that.
How will you actively recruit and support historically underrepresented educators in New London?
So I think the first thing that we need to do is when we're recruiting teachers is we need to look at our historically Black universities and institutions and start recruiting from those schools to bring them in, but also making ways for people or students in New London to get their teaching credentials and come back. It was actually very interesting for me this year. I was going around at the beginning of the year when they were introducing the new teachers to the district, and one of our former students who used to come into the board and talk to us was actually there as a teacher. So if we invest in our children and we give them the opportunities and we bring them back in, being able to emulate the person that's standing up there in front of the classroom, we need to bring that in there. Everybody sees this. Generally, I want the voices of everybody to be at the table and to be in the teachers and the students giving that information, the culture and everything that goes along with it.
Thank you. Mr. John Martin, you have 90 seconds.
One of the nice things about teaching in New London is that you got a lot of New London guys and gals and who live their entire lives there. And so I have seen teachers who grew up in New London who got the education. So you're absolutely right. We need to grow our own. Okay, in the Army, we used to promote from the ranks whenever possible. Grow our own. Find those qualified people, find those bright people, find those active, engaged people. Do the same thing in education. Nurture those kids. Bring them along. Provide them with opportunities. And always, always, always look for the best that we can get. Because I want the best possible person standing in front of those classrooms every day. And I think everyone in this room does as well. So, and New London people, we got a lot of heart. I've only been a New Londoner for 22 years, but we got heart. Let's do this. Bring up our own kids, future teachers. Do coalitions with local colleges, Central, Southern, Eastern, UConn. Let's bring these people aboard. Let's get our kids who are interested in education into these programs, summer programs, seminars. Let's let them see the Neat School of Education, which I'm a graduate of, an outstanding institution with very gifted professors and an outstanding program. Let's nurture our own, because we've got it here.
Thank you. Mr. Rich Martin, you have 90 seconds.
I agree with everything you just said. We are working with our regional colleges and community colleges to recruit teachers, so that's already happening. We are also working very hard to train some of our parent educators and others in the system so that they can work up the chain within the school system. So there's that. There's a very cool program in Newark, New Jersey that Chairman Maynard Adams had pointed out to us that I think it's called the Academic Academy or something like that. But it's a high school program where students are getting trained in the arts of teaching and giving them the tools that they need to go on to higher education programs to get teacher certification and degrees. So I think that's one way that we can build from within, work from our strengths and get people from our community into teaching roles in our schools.
Thank you. Mr. Garbini, you have 30 seconds.
Agree with everything everybody's saying. The other thing we have to keep in mind is that as soon as we raise and we grow our students to want to teach in our district, we need to pay them. Because as soon as they come here, they can move to Waterford and make about $20,000 more. So most people are going to follow the money. That's the day we live in. So we need to also invest in them and offer them the same going rates that they're going to get somewhere else, or we're going to continue to lose teachers to other districts. It happens every year.